They say evil can take many forms. It hides in the shadows of abandoned houses. It follows the lost souls wandering at night. But sometimes, evil disguises itself in something so ordinary, so innocent, that nobody suspects it. Like a doll. You may have seen her in the Conjuring movies. A terrifying porcelain face, braids, and a smile that could freeze your blood. But the Hollywood Annabelle is only fiction. The real Annabelle looks nothing like that. No porcelain skin, no sinister grin. She's just a simple, Raggedy Ann doll. Cute, harmless, almost childlike. And maybe that's what makes her story even more horrifying. Because behind the stitched smile lies one of the darkest and most disturbing paranormal cases in history. This is the true story of Annabelle. So turn off the lights, hold your breath, and listen carefully. Because once you know her story, you'll never look at a doll the same way again. It all began in the early 1970s. Donna, a nursing student, received a gift from her mother, a second-hand Raggedy Ann doll. At first, it was just a decoration, a harmless toy sitting quietly on the bed. But soon, Donna and her roommate Angie noticed something strange. The doll seemed to move. At first, it was subtle, a shift of position, arms crossed differently, legs arranged in another way. But as days passed, the movements grew bolder. They would leave the apartment and return to find the doll in an entirely different room. And then came the notes, small pieces of parchment paper, scribbled with words in a child's handwriting. Help us. Help Lou. No one in the apartment owned parchment. No one admitted to writing the notes. Fear grew inside the girls. Something was wrong with this doll. The strange activity soon turned violent. One night, Donna returned home to find the doll, sitting upright on her bed, her hands on her lap, silent, waiting. But what chilled Donna to the bone were the dark red stains on Annabelle's hands and chest, almost as if the doll itself was bleeding. Her friend Lou begged her to throw it away, but Donna wasn't ready. That same night, Lou woke up to a terrifying presence. He felt paralyzed. The doll climbed onto his chest, its stitched face staring directly into his eyes. He couldn't move, couldn't scream. And then, deep scratches carved into his torso, burning, bleeding. 3 long claw marks across his chest. When the marks healed within 2 days, the Warrens later explained it was the sign of a demonic attack. The entity was growing stronger, and the doll was only its disguise. Terrified, Donna and Angie reached out for help. A priest connected them to Ed and Lorraine Warren, the legendary paranormal investigators. When the Warrens entered the apartment, Lorraine immediately sensed a heavy, dark presence surrounding the doll. Donna explained everything. The movements, the notes, the scratches, and the Warrens revealed a truth far more horrifying than the girls imagined. Annabelle wasn't possessed by a child's spirit. No little girl had ever entered the doll. Instead, a demonic entity was using the doll as a vessel, not to live inside it, but to trick the girls into letting it inside them. The doll was bait, a mask, a predator waiting to claim a soul. The Warrens performed a blessing ritual, But they knew the doll could not stay in the apartment, so they took Annabelle with them, sealed in the backseat of their car. Even then, the evil refused to rest. Their brakes failed, the steering locked, the car swerved violently. Only after Ed doused the doll in holy water did the ride continue safely. Annabelle was just beginning to show her power. The Warrens brought Annabelle home, but they knew she could never be left free. So they built a special wooden case, reinforced with holy prayers. Behind the glass, in bold red letters, was written, "Warning, positively do not open." And there, Annabelle was locked away, but the evil remained. Visitors to the Warrens' Occult Museum often felt watched. Some swore the doll's head tilted. Others fainted in her presence. One story is infamous. A young man once mocked Annabelle. He laughed, banging on the glass, daring her to do her worst. Ed threw him out. But later, that very same night, the man lost control of his motorcycle. He crashed into a tree. He died instantly. Coincidence, or Annabelle's warning? Today, Annabelle remains locked in her case at the Warrens' Occult Museum in Connecticut. She hasn't moved in decades, but her reputation continues to grow. Priests bless her case regularly, and yet, even they admit the energy is heavy, oppressive, unnatural. Some visitors report chest pains, others faint. Many claim she is waiting for someone foolish enough to open the case. So the question remains, is Annabelle just a doll, or the vessel of something darker, something ancient, that can never be destroyed? One thing is certain, if you ever stand before Annabelle's glass case, do not touch it, do not mock it, and above all, do not open the case, because evil never truly dies.